I'd always said if I did get married, I'd like to do it in Vegas, but when we've seen the opportunity for a Vegas-style wedding in Gretna Green, it's like perfect for us. It's the next best thing.
They're heading to Gretna to become the first couple to be married by the King of Rock and Roll.
I never, in my wildest dreams,
She definitely would.
thought I was ever going to get married by Elvis. But I suppose there was always a fear in the back of your mind that it might turn into a bit of an Elvis circus.
Although Simon has his concerns, with the big day just 3 days away, he's trying to get into the spirit.
Gav,
Yeah?
you want to see my wedding shoes?
Yeah, let's have a look at you. What are they?
My shoes for the wedding. My blue suede shoes. They're nice, aren't they? Oh.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, it's superfan Kathryn who has the love affair with the king.
It started really when I was maybe like 11, 12. My friends were into Bros and I quite liked Elvis. My mum said I used to talk about him as... No, don't, this is too embarrassing to say.
You used to what?
Talk about him as if I knew him.
Oh, like he was one of your mates?
Yes, I
Me and Elvis are going, I'm going out, I'm going to see Elvis.
I'm embarrassed. I can feel myself getting warm saying that.
Kathryn and Simon's love affair started 4 years ago, when Simon was at a difficult stage in his life.
If I carried on with the lifestyle I was living before, I couldn't be with Kathryn. I couldn't be with anyone.
Now, having turned his life around and with a new baby on the way, Simon feels he's ready for the commitment of marriage.
I didn't really think I'd get married, but obviously I found the right person. Just clutching my arm. Yeah, it's just showing the world that, yeah, this is us, we're together, we're serious, we're staying together. It's not just a flash in the pan, is it?
No.
So...
Especially with baby on the way as well.
Yeah.
It's just like cements everything
It
together,
does, yeah.
doesn't it?
It does.
Entrepreneur Jackie Hampson is the owner of the Las Vegas Chapel, which will be hosting Kathryn and Simon's wedding. Recently, she's overseen a number of unsuccessful promotional stunts.
Back to the drawing board.
However, after a year of trying, her Elvis wedding business may have finally turned the corner.
My first one will happen. I am dead pleased. Can you tell?
Jackie is determined that Gretna's first ever Elvis wedding will be a suitably glamorous occasion.
Why is Elvis stuck up there? I'm trying to bring a little bit of bling. It's an Elvis wedding at the end of the day, isn't it? I want to go all out to show people exactly what they can get. It's an Elvis wedding, you know what I mean? It's going to be showy.
The day before the wedding, Jackie and her twin sister Pam are putting the final touches to the venue.
I have to prove to everybody we're not daft.
Too late for that.
Yeah.
We've been getting the place ready for 3 years, so we've tried to do everything ourselves, so there's a lot riding on it, really. It's not my thing, this Jack, girly stuff.
I don't want it to be a joke. We've put a lot of investment and everything into this, so it's not a joke, and it's got to work. Or I'm going to look a nutter.
Meanwhile, at Jackie's wedding chapel, her first Elvis-themed wedding is only a day away. Faster pastor and avid Elvis fan Sandy has heard about the upcoming nuptials.
I love Elvis. I was kind of hoping that Jackie would ask me, but I'm ready to step in and take it.
A qualified minister, Sandy also has aspirations as a performer and has been trying to impress Jackie with his singing ability. But so far, she's not been convinced.
He's definitely not going to be an Elvis, because I've heard it now, and it's not good.
Today, it's Sandy's last chance to convince Jackie that he's the man to fill those blue suede shoes.
Hello, darling. How are you doing? You okay? Are you well? Good to see you. You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
Although Sandy will officiate over the legal vows, there's one thing he wants to do even more.
What about, obviously, you know, a song?
From?
From myself, obviously.
No.
I mean, I do Killer Elvis.
No.
No?
No. You're not singing.
What about
No.
a proposition?
No.
What about wise men say...
No.
I'm gonna spin you!
I'm going to spin you out the door.
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
So
That's all
long.
I'm saying.
Unfortunately for Sandy, it seems he'll have to stay away from the microphone and stick to his day job instead.
He'll keep persisting, as he does. Yes.
Sandy has left the building for now.
It's the morning of Kathryn and Simon's Elvis-themed wedding, and final preparations are underway. It's all hands on deck, and that includes Paul Larkham, the Elvis impersonator hired by Jackie to perform at today's ceremony.
I mean, any show that I do, you're on edge because you want it to be right, don't you? But nothing can go wrong now. It'll be all right.
However, before the show gets underway, bridegroom Simon wants some final reassurance.
I just wanted to pop in, really, just to make sure that it was all running in the way we wanted it to run, and it wasn't too over the top. So I know you're a showman, I know you like to put on a show, but because there's only 15 of us...
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word ridicule.
It's a little bit last minute to say, change it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise it'll look unprofessional.
Is it
way.
really OTT?
Well, it
Or
depends
is it
what you
like-
think OTT is. Simon the groom's just turned up, and I think he's a bit worried that it's going to be... Well, I don't know what's going on in his head. To change it this last minute, it's going to be pretty difficult, really.
What's Groom saying then?
Oh, he was just concerned about the way it was going to run. He was worried because there's only a small crowd that I was going to come out like I'm playing to Wembley.
It was the last thing I wanted to do. I am fearful that people will think that it's going to be a bit OTT and a bit tacky and things, and that's not what I want at all. So it has made me a little bit kind of anxious now that it all does go well. I can only see, can't I?
For Elvis superfan Kathryn, it's almost time for her Las Vegas-style wedding.
I didn't know that if I'd ever get married, but the fact that I am now in Gretna in a Vegas-style Elvis wedding to Simon it's just madness to me, but brilliant at the same time. I'm really excited now. I just really want to get there and see whatever's going off and just get amongst it, really.
I love you, Mummy.
Oh, I love you too, sweetheart.
On the other side of the hotel, Simon's steadying himself for the spectacle to come.
It's important that it's the way she wants it to be. Because it's a wedding day. Here we are, an hour before we get wed, and it's all ready to go. Vegas is here.
Actually, it's here. As the last-minute touches are being made, faster Pastor Sandy arrives. And he's still a man on a mission.
Hi guys, how you doing? You okay? Last chance, Jax.
No.
Last chance for me to sing. No? Wow. What can I say? Shocking.
Professional on the job.
Professional on the job.
It's another rejection for Sandy. But for Elvis impersonator Paul, it's time to get into character.
Oh, there he is. I have to open it slowly because the light hurts his eyes, you know. It's a lot of work at every gig to do it. It's great for the show, but crap round Tesco. Everywhere you go. Elvis! Time to wig up.
And while it's a big day for the bride and groom, it turns out it's also a big day for Paul.
This is the first Elvis wedding I've ever done, so hopefully it'll be all right.
After a year of waiting for her first booking and investing her life savings, it's finally time for Jackie's first Vegas-style wedding.
I'm nervous. They're nervous. You know, I want it to be the best it can be. Aye, all right. Because this is our first one and really need it to go well. So we're just waiting for Kathryn. And I'm sure she'll be here any minute.
Luckily for Jackie, Kathryn and her daughter Chloe are on their way.
I really like this.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel dead posh. This is your last time you're gonna be free.
With Las Vegas fever in the air, Gretna Green's first ever Elvis wedding is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the bride, the lovely Kathryn. And let's hear it for Chloe, too. Love me, dear tender, love me, dear woman, Chloe, hold up. Tell me you are mine.
Musical introduction over, Elvis, takes centre stage.
Today, Vegas has come to Gretna. That's right. That's right. You got it, sir. You got it. Now, in some sort of Elvis karate stance, repeat after me. Kathryn, I promise you, baby.
I promise you, baby.
To always love you tender.
To always love you tender.
I promise to be your hunker burning love.
I better hunker, baby.
There you go. Big applause for Simon, ladies and gentlemen.
After Elvis's vows, it's left to wedding minister Sandy to legally complete proceedings.
I never thought I would say this at a wedding. Thank you very much, Elvis.
Thank you very much.
So now, in the same way, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss the bride.
Thank you, Sandy.
It was perfect. It wasn't too over the top. It was just...
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Today has proven to anyone that it can be nice, it can be done, and it can be done with a bit of taste as well, you know, and bring on the king to Gretna. Yeah, I like it. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Months and months of preparation all come to the forefront today, and I just think it was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it.